So hey guys, this is Just Scary. Welcome to our channel. Here are 10 super scary TikToks that will not let you sleep. Another haunted doll. When you think of a haunted doll, you probably think the same as we do. Annabelle. So what if we told you that there is another haunted doll that is even more terrifying than Annabelle herself? Well, in 2013, a mother bought her daughter a frozen Elsa doll. So basically the doll would sing Let It Go in English, and for the first 2 years nothing really happened. Until 2015, it would alternate from singing in English to Spanish, and this was in a setting in the doll. In December 2019, the mom claimed that the doll would turn on at random moments in the night, and she has never changed the batteries after having it for 6 years. The mother then secretly threw the doll away in a trash can and was alarmed when she found it was hidden in a bench 2 weeks later. Later, her child claims that they had no idea that the doll would reappear even after throwing it away. Strange creature found in the attic. A family bought a new house. They moved in, and there wasn't any problems for a few months and everything was normal, until they heard strange noises around their house, but they didn't do anything about them until they heard something in the middle of the night that sounded like someone laughing. They said that they started to experience this only at night. At first, they thought it was just some random noise made by animals or insects, but the noise didn't stop. So, as they were hearing eerie sounds for many nights, one night they decided enough is enough and decided to investigate. They pulled their courage together and started tracking where the noise was coming from. They confirmed that the noise came from the attic, at which point the husband decided to go in there to check around to find out what was happening. The husband takes a ladder and climbs up. This is where the insane part happens. And what they found was the least expected thing to say. We hope it never happens to anyone else. The abandoned hallway. Yes, it is one of those pictures where you don't see the crucial detail until it's too late. Right, so this photo comes out of Wisconsin State University. The picture was taken by Aaron Sylvia. It looks like just another abandoned hallway, but if you look very closely at the back left, you'll see the outline of a person watching him around the corner. This was a common tradition at the school where many people would dare each other to go inside the abandoned infirmary just off campus. You go inside using a flashlight, and whoever stays in the longest eventually wins. But here's the thing, Aaron would never make it out. After more than an hour had passed, his friends eventually became concerned, and they went in looking for him. And when they found him, they described him as cut from the mouth down to the center of his chest. This was quite the disturbing case for the police. Missing kids at Halloween. So, have you ever heard of La Llorona? She is a mythical, vengeful ghost who is said to roam near bodies of water, mourning her children whom she drowned. In 1948, Jack and Amelia threw a Halloween party in Rochester. As the guests arrived, she noticed someone in a costume lurking outside, watching the party from the outside through a window. She believed it was her friend, Jane. She let the person in. However, 20 minutes later, Jane showed up, and that guest was nowhere to be found. Amelia began panicking and running around the house, looking for the person. Finally, she looked into her daughter's bedroom, but it was too late. The one thing left was her daughter's shoes. That time, 4 reports of abducting children came in, and none of those kids were ever found. It was believed that La Llorona took the kids. Don't do this TikTok trend. You might ask yourself, why not? This sounds fun, but watch this video. In Japan, kids would write a phrase on their wrists, F74. When they fall asleep, they will dream of a parallel dimension. We know now you are on your way to grab a marker or a Sharpie, but stop. Don't do that. Here's more to the story. You don't wake up if you don't escape the parallel dimension. You're only given 10 hours to find the door to F74. It's more like an escape room you see at carnivals and malls, but here you have help. If you don't find the door, then you're trapped there forever. There is no saving you. Still want to try it? Uh-oh, we know you're pretty freaked out. But want more? For the spine-chilling experience of TikTok, continue watching. But before that, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Hair-raising events. So, several years ago, a man and his crew were called for a wellness check on an elderly lady. Once they got there and walked up to the front porch, the man saw quite the horrifying scenario through the front window. He confirmed that the lady would have been dead for quite a while. The body had already begun decomposing. They went back to the ambulance. Across the road, they saw a neighbor of the old woman, another elderly lady standing over there. She asked if everything was okay. The man said, well, we got called out for a wellness check as nobody has seen her for several days. So the lady said, yeah, she's not been acting right the last couple of days. Normally, she comes out every day to either check her mail or sit on her front porch and we'll have a conversation. She said that for the last few days, she just stood there at the front door and kept waving at me. So, has this lady really been dead for a while, or is something else going on here? Disturbing incidents. Do you know what a two-parter video is? Well, we think this one is one of those videos. So this TikTok guy named Mr. Fender76 was just talking about the lights installed in his car. So he's demonstrating these lights in the forest. Something truly bizarre happens while he does it. But as those lights turn on, something disappears behind the trees. Watch closely, and there is something slowly taking its arm away from the tree. So, still think it's fake? Do let us know what you think. Hallucinations? This story is about a little girl who talks with an imaginary friend. Kids seem to possess the power to talk to demons. When she was around the age of 4, she had a demon as her friend. Her name was Dorothy, and her eyes and mouth were completely blacked out. She protected her and her sister from a dark figure that lived in their house. The figure was constantly trying to kill them, but it feared her. But Dorothy also made people believe that she was a psychopath. So every day at night, she would go to the river and drown herself, and she'd tell her that she'd come tomorrow. This happened for a while, except for the last time. The last time Dorothy was crying and didn't want to go to the river. Dorothy drowned, and she never saw her again. Was this La Llorona? But why did she take this kid with her? Or was this something else? Dream World Mystery. So, if you are someone who is easily confused, do not watch this series. Skip this, mate. So the dream theory is often referred to as an alternative perception. This is messed up and really confusing, although just stay with us here. You have a lucid dream or a vivid dream where you see and feel everything. It means a demon controls what you did in the dream. Sometimes you wake up and think, was that really just a dream? This is something similar to the Japanese TikTok trend. That was weird. The theory is we are actually switched. This is actually the dream world. The dream world, while we sleep, comes up in the real world. It is possible for demons to control our dreams. Think about it. Haunted Amazon Alexa. So here's a spine-chilling haunted experience of a spirit using Amazon Alexa to talk. This guy has a YouTube channel and records himself for his videos. As you can see, he has night vision cameras too. So one fine day, he records himself as he sleepwalks, and this bizarre scene happens. In this video, after making tons of noise, like banging and knocking around, something begins to talk to him through Amazon Alexa, saying something about "my wife" over and over again. And he laughs at the end particularly. Yeah, not creepy at all, right? Make sure to check your Alexa tonight, won't you? Well, that was quite the number of scary and unexplainable things. And if you did make it to another parallel dimension and you made it out, don't forget to tell us all about your experience in the comment section down below. Also refer to other videos on our channel. Hope you have enjoyed this spooky experience. Now don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Just Scary. We'll meet you in another nail-biting video.